How's it going, guys? Matty Tingles here. Thank you for being here. I'm happy to be here. Hope that you're happy to be here as well. So today we have an IRL video, and I'm going to be doing ASMR on a Cybertruck. I am not lying. I have one. I'm I'm just kidding. I actually have one. So we're going to be doing some ASMR on a Cybertruck. Let's get to it. All right, so let's get to it. This is a 2024 Cybertruck in the only color it comes in without customizing it. And we'll see what kind of sounds we can get. It is literally just a metal, it's like a refrigerator. So, that's going to be the majority of the sound on the outside. But, there's a lot of different materials here. We got this windshield wiper. And then we even have, obviously, the biggest windshield ever. So we can probably get some glass sounds here. Let's try. Pretty cool. That windshield is enormous. If you follow me back here, we have we can get some rear view mirror maybe. Let's see how this sounds. Oh yeah, that's nice. So as you can see, this is the Founders Edition, which is some of the first made in the whole world. You had to pre-order this in like 2000, I don't know, 18 or 17. And I remember I saw this was coming out, and I was like, sure, I'll put $100 in or whatever it was. And then when you do that, you get one of the first. So you can see right here, it says Foundation Series, and so that's one of the first Cybertrucks ever made. So that's kind of cool. I think they're going to do normal ones eventually that aren't Founders Edition, obviously, but I think the only difference is I think that this comes like fully loaded, just it has every option possible. So let's go down here, maybe some tires. Let's see what we got here. My hand's probably dirty now. Yep. This tire is like 3 feet tall. It's enormous. Get some more refrigerator sounds. Go up here and get some more window. And don't you worry, we're gonna go inside here into the interior in a second, so stay tuned. Okay, follow me. Let's keep this moving. Let's go back to my favorite part of the entire car, and that's the tonneau cover. And that's this. This is the cover that covers the truck bed part of it. So let's get a close in here. I'm going to press this button and watch what happens. The best. Look at that. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to try to get the sounds of that because I think it's kind of cool. So just go this way. Here we go. That's very nice. I also just popped the charging port here that I forgot about. So this is the charging port here, and this is where we go in and plug it right in there. So and then that just comes down. That just comes down like that. I think we do the tonneau cover one more time, right? It's very nice. Here we go. One more time. I'm going to try to get the good sounds on here. Here we go. Let's start at the top. One more time. Here we go. Love it. Okay. Let's go back here, shall we? Let's see what we got. So, it's a car, so it's going to be pretty much the same thing on this side. Okay, here we go. And again, it says Foundation Series. Again, right here. And as you can see, there's little cameras right here. There's tons of cameras all over the car. Just like that. They're all over. Let's get this again. All right, so let's go to the front and open up the frunk and see what we can get there. The frunk is just a funny word for the front trunk. So I'm going to open it with the app here, and we just press, and there it is. So as you can see, you could fit groceries in here. You could fit quite a bit of stuff here, and then they have the Cybertruck logo right here. So you got the C, the Y, the B, the E, the R, T, R, U, C. Okay, and that's the Cybertruck logo. So that's kind of cool. And then the only thing you really need to do as a Tesla owner, outside of maybe tire rotation, since there's no engine, is this right here. That would just be filling up windshield wiper fluid. That's it. And that's it. So we have now done all the maintenance on a Tesla that you need to do. So yeah, this is the frunk. Okay, and then when you want to close it, this is actually really cool. Go over here. This I think it looks like a Iron Man helmet closing. So I'll press the button and get out of the way, and just picture Tony Stark's helmet closing. Here we go. And there it is. All right, let's start. Let's get inside here. So basically, what you're gonna do, as you can see, there's no door handles anywhere. So you just press right here, and it kind of pops open there. And now we're inside. So yeah, let's see what we can get in here. All right, so we're inside here. Let's see what kind of sounds we can get with the door. By the way, the sun's going down, so you'll see it in a second. But there's this light all the way across that looks really cool when it's dark. I have it set to purple, so that's really, really cool. So yeah, this is the inside here. So this is the button to press to open the door. Right, and then this is the windows. So that's the windows, just like that. And then you have some storage down here. Just nothing crazy, but pretty standard door. I will say with this door, it's really, really heavy. This car is, I think it's almost 8,000 pounds. It's just really, you got metal here. The door just feels really, really heavy. So let's get inside here and see what kind of sounds we can get. All right, so we are now inside the Cybertruck. So as you can see, we did the all black murdered out interior, which comes with a little pop of white here on the dash, which is really, really nice. One of my favorite parts of this car is the steering wheel here. Obviously, it's not shaped like a normal circular steering wheel, and then there's no levers on each side. So like when I got in the first time to put it in drive, I went like this and missed. Like there's just nothing there. So you can just put it into drive on the screen. Pretty cool. And then over here, what got me is the turn signals. So this is right, and that's left. And you just turn them off there instead of going right here, which is pretty crazy. So, but yeah, premium seats, they're really, really comfortable. And then you have a console here. And then you have two cup holders here, which are really nice. This design here, there's kind of these triangles here, and they really grip onto whatever's in there, so that's nice. And then one of my favorite parts of the car, I'll show you guys, is this charging station. So, in the other car, in the Y, it's over here, like to charge, it's way over here. And it's kind of at a weird angle. This one, you just put here. And we're charging, just like that. So when you're sitting here, it's really, really nice. That angle when you're driving is really, really nice. And then it's just charging constantly. So really, really, really cool. That's definitely one of my favorite parts, for sure. So yeah, let's see what we can do with the steering wheel. All right, so the steering wheel, let's see what we can do here. I think that's with a horn, right? This this steering wheel is like a fidget spinner or whatever those are called, with just a bunch of different sounds and things. So you have your microphone here. Press that to talk to the OS. You have your windshield wipers. You have your cruise control there. You got your headlights and your turning signals. And then these are also kind of just functions for everything. Like, if you're listening to music or podcast, this is the volume, right? And then it goes left and right as well. So that's pretty nice. That sounds kind of like a gaming controller, if you will. So, and then everyone's favorite, you have the big screen here. So the screen is pretty cool. Let me get in here and we'll show you. All right, so now we are inside. It's probably a little bit quieter in here as well. So this is kind of the everyone's favorite. This is the giant screen that's in here. I have no idea about the dimensions. I'm gonna say it's maybe 16, 18 inches. And this is literally the entire system, the whole car. As you can see, there's no speedometer over here. There's no anything. Everything is on here. Okay, there's no buttons anywhere else on the console. So, I mean, first things first, we'll just start up at the top left here. So that says 92 miles, which is how much I have left on the battery, so I need to charge. I like to have it on the miles. You can also have it at a percentage. I like to have it on the miles. So if I press down on the brake, like that says here, it's going to give you this option, and this is how you put it in drive or park. So let's say I want to drive, I just swipe up, and now we're driving. Put it in park. That's it. Put it in reverse, going down. Put it back in park. That's it. I think that's really, really cool. Looking at the rest of the screen here, we can open the front from right here. We can do tire height, ride height. So I can click here, and I can actually raise the car higher or lower depending on your what you're doing. So like if you're on sand or dirt or different terrains, you can switch that, which I think is really, really cool. You can open the tunnel cover from here, which is that thing we showed you earlier. Then you can also lower the tailgate as well. So then with every, okay, hold on. Let's get that off the, you know what I'm going to do? A little free promo for the pod. Here we are. Let's see. Okay. And then down here is kind of your media. This is, if you know, you know. That's the podcast. All the good names were gone. New episodes every Monday. And that's where you can do all your music, your podcast, whatever. You can hit here, and you got all your different options. You got your radios, your Bluetooth, your karaoke, which is really fun. Your titles, Apple Music, all that good stuff. This is where also you can do all your audio settings. So there's a sub, the bass, treble, all that good stuff. Change the balance. You can move it where you want optimal sound to be. It's pretty cool. And you can also do like DJ commentary, which if you do that, you're a psycho. What else here? We got this side kind of turns into a map. So I'll put it in the drive here. As you can see, this is just a whole map. There's different ways to view this. I like this style of map more. You can definitely do like a world map, where it's the actual, like, I don't know, Google, maps, whatever. Like it looks like that. I don't know. I kind of just, for some reason, I like that. I think it's maybe just less color. I like that. It's kind of just a dark mode, if you will. So then over here on the left, this is going to be all your options, right? So we go here, and this is everything. I mean, you can do the controls. You can change dynamics here, so you can do, like, I have it in sport mode, of course. You can do custom stuff. You can do slippery surfaces. Then you can do towing and hauling. There's a nice towing package with it. You can change your charging limits and everything. There's also outlets in the car, so you can plug in, your phone. You can actually charge another Tesla with this car if you really wanted to. But yeah, all the options: locks, lights, display, trips, navigation, schedule, safety, service, software, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and upgrades. So that's kind of the main settings, if you will. This is the air, right? So, you got all the normal air stuff, but then you can move it to where you want it, which I think that's really, really cool. You can do the rear as well, turn that on. It's all really, really good stuff. What else? You got the heated seats. You got the heated steering wheel, if you like. A lot of great stuff. And then there's a ton of options here. There's a menu of just, I mean, they really thought of it all. So if you think about like, this doesn't take gas. So if let's say you're on a road trip and, you're sitting there charging for 25, 30 minutes, they got you, right? You can go to arcade and play all of these games, which is, I think, really, really cool. They got some good ones on here too. Stardew Valley is cool. I really like this buggy game because it's a racing game, but you actually use the physical steering wheel to play it. So that's really cool. And then they have they have the theater here, so you could do any of those, Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and just scroll TikTok if you really wanted to, or watch some of my videos on the YouTube. But they really thought of a lot of stuff. And then the toy box is really fun. The toy box is like, you can do a boom box. Boom box is basically playing your music or podcast or whatever outside the car. They can hear it. You got a light show, which is really cool. I won't do it, but if your friend has a Tesla, ask them to do the light show for you at night. It's very, very cool. Colorizer, you can change your exterior paint and a bunch of different options and stuff. Emissions, I can do this. Let's do this. Emissions is funny. It's just literally just a prank to do fart noises for people. So if I'm sitting here and someone's in the passenger seat, and I could just do this. And you can just literally just move that it's just, I don't know why that's a thing, but it's funny. Tracks, you can literally make a beat if you wanted to. What if I made my next album in a Cybertruck? That'd be cool. My favorite one is Romance, of course. Romance, here we go. Let's do it. What Romance does is it puts on a nice fire, but it also turns the heat on. So, maybe you got a little special thing with you and you're parked and it turns the heat on and it puts the fire on, and it's just a nice time. It also plays music apparently. And then, there's just a bunch of options you can do. You can hit the camera, and that's going to open up different cameras that are on the car. You can do a dash cam. You can do navigation. You can do your iMessages with it. You could even do Zoom if you really wanted to. It's just fully loaded. Fully loaded everything. So it's a good look. So that's I'm sure there's stuff that I don't use on here and then I'll learn about, but for the most part, those are the basics. All right, now we're in the back seat, and I think this leather is going to make really good sounds, as well as there's a full-on screen down here as well in the back that you can control a bunch of stuff with. You can watch stuff. You can do your just all the displays. Hey, look at that. That's the podcast. So yeah, there's a lot you can do back here. Let's see what kind of sounds we can get with the seat here. Okay, let's go on the screen here. And then you have vents here. Uh-oh, we're opening Twitch. Let's not do that. There we go. I just keep opening things. Thank you. Yeah, the seats are nice here. And then you got your seat belts here, of course. And one of the coolest things about Teslas, I think, is the roof as well. So, I mean, this is a really big piece of glass up here. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a car. So, you know, you got your seats, you got your seatbelts, you got everything. But, you know, I think this is the closest, at least for me, to the future that you can get, because it looks like a spaceship. In fact, if you'll follow me outside, I think it's dark enough to show you the headlights. It literally looks like a UFO. All right, so we're outside here, and one of the last things I want to show you guys is the really cool headlights, because it looks like a UFO. So I'll get out of your way. Here's the headlights. It kind of looks like an Iron Man helmet or a UFO. Here we go. So as you can see, it just looks really, really cool. And if I open it, look at this. Tell me that's not an Iron Man helmet opening. And then when I close it, so just imagine Robert Downey Jr., he's in the suit. And here we go. Look at this. Tell me this is not Iron Man. Look at that. How cool is that? So, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching ASMR IRL in a Cybertruck. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you like it, and if you want more Cybertruck content, we can do that as well. So, until next time, I am Matty Tingles. I will see you guys later. Have a good night.